So much energy here in the house tonight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. First, we have Supersonic, and they will enjoy a power advantage. They'll be squaring up against Street Killer, and they do have a reach advantage here. They'll meet as heavyweights.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
First, Supersonic from the United States of America. Their last fight was a very close victory. They'll be facing Street Killer from the United States of America, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
Oh, pure bad blood.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, Supersonic. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the light blue trunks with blue trim, the Street Killer.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And that's the opening bell, round one. Right uppercut can't find a home. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. Straight right just misses. What a nightmare scenario! Appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Failing to score with that right hook. Just misses with that uppercut. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Uppercut digging to the body. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, it's round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. Punch. Hold it right there. This may do it. And Street Killer has been dropped. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
The bell rings and we start the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can't find a home for that jab. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. And it appears the onslaught is over. Hold that thought. And down goes Street Killer. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
You need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Can't score with the right hand. The right hook just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Corner's got the towel, and they're going to throw it in. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Hold it right there! And Street Killer goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Why weren't they more cautious? That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And at some point, and down goes Street Killer. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.